I can change a man. Still talking to his exes. I'm like, yo, who we texting? Execution right there. Now y'all linked up. Y'all had sex. Hey you guys, I'm back at it again with another video. If you're new to my channel and you don't know me, my name is Takeenah Shanise, and if you're not new, welcome back.
On private jets, taking trips, come back at 6, wake me in your child, and then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with, makes me wonder who you think.
Today's video is going to be interesting, I feel like, okay? We're going to be doing a Q&A on my opinions on relationships. What are Shanice's opinions on relationships overall? I got some questions on my phone. We're just gonna go through the questions. If y'all been on my channel, y'all already know how this goes, baby, okay? Y'all already know how my Q&As go. We're not gonna waste much time, you guys. Let's get into the video. Give this video a huge... Dang, I have a lot of energy today. I don't know what that's about. But hey, we here. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Please comment, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on to get notified every time I post a new video, you guys. So like I said, we're not gonna waste much time. We're gonna get straight into the video. Question 1. Am I the problem in relationships, or is it always the other person? You guys, quite frankly, I don't think in any relationship is it just one person. I think it's definitely both people. 50-50. 50-50. Like, nobody's going to agree 24/7. What's one thing I've ignored in the beginning of a relationship that I regretted? I have like my pillows and things like that over here, so if I'm kind of like leaned back, this is more of like a chill video, you guys. We're just being honest here. We're just chilling, okay? In my relationship from 2 years ago, I ignored that in the beginning he was still talking to his exes. He was talking to other women, and I ignored it. I don't, like, you know, in my mind I'm thinking like, okay, in the beginning he's talking to him, he chatting it, but once we get into a relationship, he gonna cut that. No, baby boom, no. And I learned the way that a man treats you, or even a way that a woman treats you in the beginning of the relationship, that's the behavior that you better expect, because that's what he's been showing you, right? He's been showing you that he likes to talk to other women, so expect that he's gonna be doing the same thing while in a relationship. And that's just with anybody. If you see that somebody's already cheating, or already being disloyal, already lying before the relationship, I can guarantee you that they're gonna be doing the same thing while in a relationship with you. You guys, I'm like all leaned back on my bed. How do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about me being leaned back on my bed? Next time I'll get a cup of tea or something, okay? Anyways, next. What's the biggest dating delusion I finally let go of? I let go of thinking that I can change a man. Quite frankly, you can't change nobody, okay? You cannot change anybody. They have to want to change themselves. If they want to do better in the relationship, it's going to be because they chose to do better in the relationship, not because you forced them to, manipulated them into doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be a choice that they make on their own timing. What's one thing I will never tolerate again in dating? And I've been single for 2 years, like I said, you guys, so I really don't know. I don't know, like, my guaranteed reaction. I really don't think I would tolerate cheating again, because cheating is not a mistake. Execution right there. You planned, y'all flirted, y'all talked, y'all chatted it, now y'all linked up, y'all had sex. No, baby, it's clips for you, baby. That's a lot to forgive right there. I would never trust you the same. What's the difference between being chosen and being kept around? I feel like this is such a good question, and this is actually a question I've been thinking about on my own time. I'm still learning about relationships myself. I don't know everything, okay? This is just my opinion. This is where I stand currently right now. Being chosen to me means you're consistently showing up for me. You're putting in effort, you're communicating. You don't go a full 24 hours without talking to me, baby. Like, you check up on me throughout the day, baby. Being respectful of your boundaries. They're honest with you, transparent. They don't put in jeopardy of the fact that they might lose you or could lose you. They can make a mistake, but they're quick to want to make it up to you. They're not going to sit through tension too long. They're going to turn that temperature down. The way I'm viewing it right now, somebody who chooses you is going to choose you through the tension, through the good days, the bad, through the days where they feel unsure, uncertain. Throughout all of that, they don't ever go MIA on you. Like, they don't ever ignore you fully. Being kept around, they're breadcrumbing you. They're giving you just enough to just make you linger. They keep you confused. They don't want clarity. Somebody who is choosing you will make sure that they can give you as much clarity as they possibly can. Somebody just keeping you around is giving you the bare minimum. They kind of keep you on a cliffhanger. They will let that shit boil over and turn it back down and boil it over again. They call you when it benefits them. When it's most beneficial to them is when they'll call you, was when they try to see you. They might go days without talking to you. You know, have I ever stayed in something I knew wasn't right? In my relationship from 2 years ago, I definitely stayed and I knew it wasn't right. But I didn't stay too long because that relationship lasted like 9 months. But it lasted long enough. I was outweighing the good versus the bad, but I was more so lifting up the good. I wasn't putting everything on the plate so the balance beam could. I was trying to ignore the red flags. I did ignore his red. That's the thing. Don't ignore the red flags, because when you ignore the red flags, that's when you stay longer in situations that you shouldn't stay in. People are gonna have red flags. I'm not perfect either. I have red flags, I'm pretty sure. If your partner is actively changing their behavior, that's different. But having a partner that's saying like, okay, I'm gonna change this, but then you don't see any change behavior, like, you're gonna know the difference. What made me finally leave my last situation? He was like this up against, mind you, in my car, my passenger seat. You're like this up against the window, texting. I'm like, yo, who we texting? Who we talking to? Who is that? Because I saw a name I didn't know. Then you're lying, oh, it's just a friend. If your man is friends with cheaters, I can guarantee you your man is most likely a cheater as well. Stay woke. And pay attention to who your woman is friends with too. But the thing is, I've been around girls. I've never cheated in my life, but like, I've been around girls, they did cheat. Pay attention to if your man is accountable with his friends. Do they keep each other accountable, or are they just the type of friends that kind of just do whatever, go with the flow, and then fuck up their relationship just being stupid, trying to be cool with the guys, but then now you're single? The reason why I left my last situation, we outgrew each other. Do I think people really change in relationships, or do they just show more? People do both. People change in relationships, but people also just show you more of who they are. People change daily. I am not the same person that I was last week, yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 months ago, 5 years ago. I also feel like you never fully know who you're talking to, who you're dating, who you're married to. I feel like you can recognize their behavior or patterns that they make. I don't really feel like you ever fully know somebody, because people are evolving every single day. Change is inevitable. People are going to change. What's something I used to think was love, but now I know wasn't? This is a good one. This one has me thinking. I feel like this is a hard question, because I feel like there's times when you feel like people don't love you, but I feel like they just love you in their capacity. I feel like everybody has a capacity of loving you. It just may not be enough for you. Somebody could love you, but it's just not enough for you. To answer this question, I don't know. Because somebody could genuinely feel like they love you, and you can't tell them otherwise. You don't really know how people feel. The way that they show their love for you just may not be in a way that you feel loved. Doesn't mean that I feel loved by you, but okay, you love me. Have I ever confused attention for love? I've never assumed somebody loves me unless if they flat out told me that they loved me. And like I just said, somebody could love you, but the way that they love you may not be enough for you, and that's okay. What's worse, inconsistent communication or no communication at all? I feel like no communication at all. I feel like sometimes I can inconsistently communicate. I mean, life happens, right? Like, you're not always gonna be on your phone 24/7, or you may not always feel like responding to them right then and there 24/7, but that's not a negative thing. Physical, emotional, mental health, All of that stuff matters. People work, people have family, friends. People also just want time for themselves. And sometimes you really might just be stuck and confused. You just don't know what to say. They're just really taking time to truly think about what they want to say to you. I care about you. Why am I rushing a response? I want to actually thoroughly think this through. If someone cares but doesn't show it, does it still count? It counts because they care for you, but just because you care for me doesn't mean that I feel cared by you. Do you feel the care from them? If you don't feel the care from them, then you're entitled to let them know, like, hey, I feel confused when you tell me that you care for me, but then your actions don't show that. I like to be shown care through consistent communication. You gotta talk, okay, to your partner. What's a communication habit you can't deal with anymore? If you feel like I'm attacking you just for bringing up a problem, you get offended. Your tone of voice changes to a higher tone. Now you're being mean to me. That's a problem right there. Because dang, you got that offended to where you're nasty now. I don't like that. I'm not attacking you. I care enough about you and this connection that I'm letting you know how I feel about it, so me and you could work on this. Do I think effort is obvious, or do people have to explain it? Both. Effort is obvious, but then at the same time, you really don't know what people are doing behind the scenes. Is asking for consistency a bare minimum or too much? That's bare minimum. Consistency is bare minimum. Showing up for your partner every single day is bare minimum. That's not asking for too much. If you want a relationship to build, to grow, to evolve, why would you want something that shows up one day but doesn't show up the next? You want reliability in relationships. You want somebody who's reliable. You want somebody who you know, like, okay, cool, I have a flat tire, I can call them. If they don't know how to change the tire, they could at least sit up here and wait with me for AAA to come. Your car is in the shop, but you need a ride. Can I rely on them to give me a ride if I need a ride? Although I don't even ask them for rides that often. How much is your partner willing to do for you? Would you wait for someone who keeps saying not yet? I don't wait for nobody. If somebody is telling me I don't want a relationship yet, why not? What's the problem? What's holding you back? I just want to focus on sports, the gym. Okay, focus on that. I'm not gonna hold you back. No, I'm not gonna wait. If they're like, I want a relationship, but I want to move at a slower pace, learn each other more, grow, but we're still communicating daily. We're still going out on dates. We're still actively choosing each other every single day. I don't look at it as waiting. I look at it as building. Is exclusivity without effort still a relationship to you? No, because there's no effort. Once effort is gone, there's no relationship. Point blank, period. Do I think people actually know how to love properly these days? No. But I don't think it's just these days. I think it's been the days. I feel like people have always not known how to properly love people. You do have to communicate about what you like and what you don't like. Everybody is different, so you have to also be willing and ready to communicate. Is love supposed to feel peaceful or slightly confusing at first? I feel like you know when you love somebody. Like, you'll just know. I feel like it'll be peaceful. I don't think it'll be confusing. Okay. Well, now we're getting into like the spicy questions here. What's my most toxic relationship trait? Sometimes I hide how I feel, just out of like a self-protection mode. Like, I'll want to just grab myself and just don't tell him too much. Sometimes I don't always express my feelings the way that I should, but I'm learning to scratch that. If you feel a way, tell them. And if they don't feel the same way, that's okay. What made me stop chasing someone? Choosing me, picking me, respecting me, trusting myself. You'll stop chasing when you realize you could just be chosen. When you could just attract the love that you crave just by respecting your boundaries, by trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, and paying attention to what they're showing you and not what they're telling you. Pay attention to what they do, not what they say. You stop chasing when you no longer want to be confused. The last question. What's the moment I realized someone wasn't for me? I noticed the moment someone or something or a situation isn't for me when my anxiety rises and my intuition lowers. It should be the opposite way. Intuition should be so high, anxiety should be so low. And I'm saying that, and we're ending this off that will be all for today's video. Please comment, subscribe, give this video a huge thumbs up, okay? Turn that notification bell on to get notified every single time I post a new video, and let me know how you guys felt about the cozy in the bed vibe. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.